Our Milky Way galaxy is a vast and beautiful place, a cosmic wonder that stretches across the night sky. It's home to hundreds of billions of stars, each one a sun in its own right, with its own unique story to tell. Swirling clouds of gas and dust that create the stunning nebulae we see, the birthplaces of new stars. And of course our own solar system, a tiny part of this grand structure, with planets orbiting our sun. But out there in the vastness of space, another galaxy is on a collision course with our own, Andromeda, our cosmic neighbor. Andromeda, like our Milky Way, is a spiral galaxy, a magnificent structure with its own collection of stars, gas, and dust. A majestic collection of stars, gas, and dust that forms a beautiful spiral pattern. It's the closest major galaxy to us, a mere 2.5 million light-years away, making it a fascinating subject of study. That might sound far, but on cosmic scales it's right next door, practically our galactic neighbor. These two galaxies are locked in a gravitational dance, an intricate ballet of cosmic forces slowly being drawn together over billions of years, inching closer with each passing moment. While the thought of a galactic collision might sound catastrophic, it's actually a slow, drawn-out event with some surprisingly beautiful consequences, like the formation of new stars. So, buckle up! We're about to embark on a journey through time and space to witness the ultimate galactic collision, a cosmic event that will reshape the night sky as we know it. Galaxies are held together by gravity, the same force that keeps us on Earth, anchoring us to our planet. But gravity isn't just about pulling things together. It's also about how things move in relation to one another, creating a cosmic dance. Think about it like this. Imagine two flocks of birds flying towards each other. The birds aren't going to crash into each other head-on. Instead, they'll weave and dodge, their paths influenced by the gravity of the other birds, avoiding collisions. Galaxies do the same thing on a much grander scale. When they collide, they don't smash directly into each other like cars in a crash. Instead, they pass through each other, their gravity distorting their shapes and sending stars scattering like dust in the wind, creating beautiful cosmic patterns. Over millions of years, this gravitational dance continues, a slow-motion ballet of celestial bodies. The galaxies may swing past each other multiple times before finally merging into a single, larger galaxy, a testament to the power and persistence of gravity in shaping the universe. Now you might be wondering what happens to the stars during all of this. After all, galaxies are filled with billions upon billions of them. Surprisingly, direct collisions between stars are incredibly rare. Why? Because the distances between stars are vast. Imagine our solar system shrunk down to the size of a coin. On that scale, the nearest star would be thousands of miles away. So, while the overall shapes of the galaxies will be distorted and stars will be flung into new orbits, most stars will simply pass by each other during the collision. It's like a cosmic waltz, with stars swirling and twirling around their galactic partners. But what about planets? Our own solar system is just one of many planetary systems in the Milky Way. What happens to them when galaxies collide? The fate of planets is a bit more uncertain. Some planets might be left relatively undisturbed, orbiting their stars as if nothing happened. Others might be flung out of their systems entirely, becoming rogue planets adrift in the vastness of space. Our own solar system's fate is uncertain. There's a small chance that we could be flung out into intergalactic space. More likely, we'll end up in a different part of the newly merged galaxy, our night sky ablaze with the light of countless new stars. Section 5. Life interrupted? The cosmic gamble. The big question, of course, is what happens to life during a galactic collision. Will any civilizations out there survive this cosmic shakeup? It's impossible to say for sure. The vast distances between stars offer a degree of protection. The odds of a star colliding directly with our sun, for example, are astronomically small. However, other dangers could arise. Intense bursts of radiation from colliding gas clouds or the gravitational jostling of nearby stars could pose a threat to life on planets. Ultimately, the survival of life will depend on a cosmic roll of the dice. Some life might be extinguished, while other life might find a way to endure, adapting to the changing galactic landscape. Section 6. Marking time, the collision timeline. So, when will this grand cosmic event take place? When will the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies finally meet in a cosmic dance? Astronomers predict that the Milky Way and Andromeda will collide in about 4 billion years. This prediction is based on careful observations and simulations. That might sound like an incredibly long time, and it is. 4 billion years is almost incomprehensible to us. To put it in perspective, that's roughly the same amount of time that life has existed on Earth. Imagine all of Earth's history, from the first single-celled organisms to the rise of humans. In other words, the collision is still a long way off, far beyond human timescales. It's a future event that our distant descendants might witness, if humanity still exists. The collision itself won't be a single event, but rather a process that unfolds over billions of years. It will be a slow, majestic dance of cosmic proportions. The galaxies will first pass through each other, their shapes becoming increasingly distorted. This initial encounter will stretch and warp their structures. Then they'll swing back around, drawn together by gravity, until they finally merge into a single elliptical galaxy. This final union will mark the end of their long journey. Section 7. A new galaxy is born. Andromeda takes shape. The end result of this cosmic dance will be the birth of a new galaxy. Astronomers have dubbed this future galaxy Andromeda, a fitting name for the merger of the Milky Way and Andromeda. Andromeda will be a giant elliptical galaxy, much larger and more rounded than either of its spiral predecessors. The gas and dust from the colliding galaxies will trigger a wave of new star formation, lighting up the night sky with brilliant newborn stars. It's a dramatic transformation, but one that's played out countless times throughout the universe. Galactic collisions are a fundamental part of how galaxies evolve and grow, shaping the cosmos we see today. Section 8. Cosmic Perspective, a universe of collisions. The collision between the Milky Way and Andromeda might seem like a unique event, but it's just one example of a process that happens throughout the universe. Galaxies are constantly colliding and merging, driven by the relentless pull of gravity. In fact, our own Milky Way has likely experienced several collisions in its long history. These collisions have helped to shape our galaxy into the majestic spiral we see today. So, while the thought of a galactic collision might seem daunting, it's important to remember that it's a natural part of the universe's evolution. It's a reminder that the cosmos is a dynamic and ever-changing place. Section 9. Looking up, witnessing the grand spectacle. In about 4 billion years, the night sky will be ablaze with the light of colliding galaxies. The Milky Way and Andromeda will put on a spectacular show, a cosmic ballet of light, gas, and stars. While we won't be around to witness it firsthand, we can still marvel at the vastness of the universe and the incredible events that unfold within it. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the cosmic dance taking place above our heads. It's a reminder that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, a universe filled with wonder, beauty, and endless possibilities.